there have been some big changes announced for the Disneyland Resort, and guess what? I'm here to talk about them all. So, welcome to a Disney World After All Minisode number 2. So this is our second little one, and I honestly didn't think we'd have another episode for a while, just because I didn't know how much news would be released, but Disney has sure delivered this week, and they delivered in a big way by sharing a lot of details about what guests are going to experience with the expansion that's coming to the Disneyland Resort. Now, couple of big things are happening. The first one is going to be the first ever Coco attraction that is coming, and it's going to actually, they've shared where it's going to be built. It's going to be built now near Paradise Gardens and Pixar Pier, so kind of in between that area, and it's actually going to be built in an area that's located kind of predominantly in a backstage area currently. So it's not even an area that's being used by the average guest, because it's being used, built in an area that is, not predominantly used by guests. This means that construction can start relatively soon. So construction for the Coco attraction is going to start this fall. So wow, that is amazing. Oh my gosh. So details on this attraction are unfortunately kind of minimal right now. From the concept art, it does appear that the attraction will be a boat ride, and then it's going to include some of those skeletal characters that we've seen in the movie. Of course, we're going to have Miguel, and we're going to have, some of his aunts and uncles and things like that. So that's going to be kind of cool. And they're going to be brought to life by the latest audio animatronic technology. So of course, did you expect anything less with Disney but to create audio animatronics for this? This is like really amazing that they're going to be doing this. Next, we have news about a Avatar expansion that's coming to the Disney California Adventure Park. And basically what it's going to do is it's going to bring guests further into that Pandora world. So while Pandora, the world of Avatar, is based at the Disney's Animal Kingdom, is based on the original Avatar film, this new destination, kind of what they're calling it as a destination, is going to be drawn from the films that have already been released, as well as the future films that are coming. Unfortunately, to make way for this new experience, Monsters, Inc. Mike and Sulley to the Rescue are going to be closing in early 2026, and that's because this Pandora area is going to go in that backlot area at Disney California Adventure. So kind of sad to see that attraction leaving, but here's what I think we're going to see. Disney's like, well, we have these Monsters, Inc. characters, right? Then we have this attraction that we're closing, right? And we have this attraction that we're opening in Disney Hollywood Studios, right? So why don't we bring those characters and those audio animatronics and things like that over to the door coaster and the world of Monsters, Inc. that we're building over in Disney's Hollywood Studios? That's what I suspect is probably going to happen. Of course, I don't know officially, but it's a pretty good bet that that's what's going to happen. So big news there, a big loss for sure as well. The last thing that was announced is that plans are actually underway for a brand new parking structure and transportation hub that is going to be built on the east side of the Disneyland Resort on a portion that is currently the Manchester cast member parking lot. And this new area is going to provide 6,000 additional parking spaces. It's going to include a shuttle and rideshare areas. It's going to include security screening and dedicated access for traffic off of Disney Way. The new parking and transportation hub is also going to feature a pedestrian bridge over Harbor Boulevard, which is going to lead to an all-new esplanade arrival experience, which is going to be so great. And if you look at the concept art, it looks fantastic. The pedestrian bridge is also going to provide convenient public access to and from Harbor Boulevard. Now, the goal of this work is to improve parking and traffic flow through the resort area. And let's be honest, if you've paid attention to any kind of social media, any Facebook group or anything like that, one of the common things that I see complaining about is parking at Disneyland Resort. So I think hopefully this will help fix some of that problem. But lots of great things are happening at the Disneyland Resort. I'm really excited about the Coco attraction. I think it's going to be fantastic. And I know a lot of people wish that we could have a Coco attraction at Walt Disney World. Unfortunately, I think the spot that it would have to go in would be the Mexico Pavilion. And I don't feel like there's enough room there at all for them to be able to do that. So I'm glad to see they're finally building an attraction based off of this movie. It's a great movie and it has such heart And so it's so great to be able to see that they're going to be doing this. So I am glad to see that. And I'm glad to see that it's going to be a boat ride, or at least supposed to be a boat ride. Having those slow moving attractions is so huge. And it's something that is, I think, well needed at Disney California Adventure. And then you add on top of that the Avatar expansion and the fact that, again, it's going to go in an area that's not really used that much at DCA. So it's going to be, I mean, yeah, I know that Mike and Sulley had a huge, like, kind of cult fan following, but I think that honestly, this is going to be a big win for DCA in general. So now I want to know what you think. So what are your thoughts about not only Monsters Inc. going away, but also Coco coming and Avatar coming? And of course, I want to know what you think about the new esplanade, the new pedestrian bridge, the new way to get to Disneyland Resort. So let me know in the comments. Also, make sure you like and subscribe so that way, I mean, that's part of the fun, right? I mean, we get to talk and have conversations, but the best way to be able to find out if I'm having conversations with you guys is by liking and subscribing. And for more information about this news, visit DisneyWorldAfterAll.com. We've got articles there about all of this, so if you want to find out more, head there. And also make sure you follow along with Disney World After All on all of our social sites. And if you want to book a trip, may I humbly ask that you consider using my travel partner, Jocelyn with the Magic for Less Travel. She's who books my travel, and she would be more than happy to assist you. So that's going to do it for this edition of a Disney World Minisodes, and we'll see you all next time. Bye.